Yeah. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Okay, done guys. So in the last class, we are discussing about the list and how to create the list. First part, we have completed how to create the list. And at the same time, we have completed how to extract the values from the list by using the single indexing and at the same time nested indexing and everything. And in today's class, we are going to move on to the next one is modification in the list. Okay. So as I've told you in the order, which order we are going to learn is the first one is as I've told you in the previous class, first we are going to see the how to create the list, and I have told you how to create an empty list, a list with values, and whether the list will accept the duplicates means yes, it will accept the duplicates, and list will preserve the order. Whatever the order you have kept, it will store in the same order, and it will accept all the different data types. And in the list, we are having one more value. If within the list, one more value is list, it is called as nested list. And also we have completed how to extract a single value from the list, how to extract a single value from nested list. At the same time, how to extract the values from the multiple values from the list. So to extract the multiple values from the list, we are going to use the slicing operation. Now in today's class, we are going to move on to the next concept related to modify. So what is meant by modify? Modify is nothing but, yeah, could you please explain Spider and Anaconda and Jupyter download process once again? Sure, Shanti, at the end we'll discuss that. Shanti. Okay. So here in this we are going to discuss as of now. In today's class, majorly we are going to focus, okay, how to add a single value, how to add the multiple values, how to delete a single value, how to delete multiple values. At the same time, how to replace. So let us focus on these part one by one. First, okay, let us take one list, some list, okay, as per our choice. Okay. So list modification, how we are able to do the list modification. Modification of list modification means modification of values. Modification of values within the list. Modification of values within the list. So first L is equal to, as I am going to take here 100, 30, 50, 90, 200 and 55, something, some random numbers I have taken like this. Now here we are already having the some values, or let us remove the sum of the values. Let's take only three values. 100, 30 and 50. We are having the three values in the list. Now I want to add a single value. Okay, first let us focus on how to add a single value. Now I want to add a single value in the given list, that too at the end. So here I'm having the list like this. Inside the list, we are having the values 100, 30, 50, and this is the L. Now I want to add a single value. I want to add a single value in the list, and that single value I want to add at the end. So to add a single value at the end, we are going to use the list.append. List.append. List.append is used to add only a single value, any single value. That value can be of your choice. That value can be int value, float value, boolean value, string value, list value, tuple value, set value. Choice is yours, but one, only a single. Single means what is the meaning? Like for example, if you are interested to add here 200, you can add 200. No, you are interested to add the 20.5. You can add a single value of 20.5. Or if you are interested to add in terms of a boolean value like a true, you can add the true. Or if you are interested to add the single value SRK, you can add the string SRK. Or if you are interested to add a list of 4, 5, you can add a list of 4, 5. This is considered as single value. List, okay, as a single value. Within the list again 4, 5 is there. Sir, I'm little bit confused between the, what is this? For example, 100, 220 and or 30, comma, 50, comma, list of 4, comma, 5. Let's assume. Now total how many values are there, miss? Here total how many values are there? 4 values are there. As we have discussed in the previous class. In this list, total how many values are there, guys? 4. How it is 4, miss? First value is 100, which is a int value. Second one is 30, which is int value. 50, one more int value. And one more value called as 4, comma 5, which is a list value. Within a list, one more list you are having. So this is main bracket, list bracket, list. So what are the list bracket you are using? Inside the list bracket, each one is separated by comma. So each value, the first value, second value, third value, like this, we are going to add the multiple values. Now, let's call the each value in the list, they are called as items. Each value in the list is called as item. Now, if you take here 100, 30, 50, list of 4, comma 5. Now, total how many items are there, miss? 4 items. What are the 4 items? First one is 100. First item is 100 because it is going to store in the object like this. Wherever the comma is there for the main bracket, it is going to store. So here, first value is 100, that is item. First item is 100. Second item is 30. Third item is 50. And fourth item is list of 4, comma 5. So total 4 items are there with 0, 1, 2, 3 index. So if you see here, observe this one. I'm storing this one in the L1. Okay, L1 is equal to this. I'm going to create. You can see clearly total 4 items are there. Which is the first item? For the first item, what is the index number? 0. What is the first item is 100. What is the second item is 30. And what is the third item is? You are going to have the 50. And similarly, what is the fourth item is list of 3. And what is the fourth item is list of 4, comma 5. You are not going to get only 4. You are not going to get only 5. This will be considered as one item in one box. And that box number is 3. Is the point is clear, guys? Now, my problem is here 100, 30, 50 is there. These numbers. And I want to add the 40 in the list. In this L, I want to add. So here, what are the list I'm having? Okay, 100, 30 and 50 and I want to add the 40. So to add the 40, it is a single value or multiple values? Single value. Single value, we are going to use the L dot append of 40. Okay, you are going to write like this. So that single value will be added in the list, that too at the end. Sir, if I want to add not at the end, in a particular position, means then it is not append. Append is used only to add at the end. So list dot append to add at the end. To add a single item. To add a single item at end. What we are going to use? List dot append. To add a single. Okay, is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Now, for example, if you want to add a single item only, but not at the end, at a some position. Okay, certain position. In a some position you want to add. At a fixed some position. In your mind, some position is there. There you want to add. So now, in order to add there, okay, in order to add there, here we are going to have like this. What is that one means? List is equal to 100, 30 and 50. What are we are having the same? One more list. 100, 30 and this. Yes. Morley, we have not discussed the set na? Morley? Wait for another few minutes. The set also will be completed. Then you can see this question. Okay. Now, to add a single item at a particular position, instead of adding at the end. If you want to add at the end, means append. If you want to add at a particular position. For example, this is my list. One more time, same example. So here in the list, I'm having like this 100, 30 and 50. 0, 1, 2. This is L. Now I want to add in the index position 1. I want to add what are the value I'm interested. My value should be in the index position 1. Here already in the index position 1, 30 is there. You want to replace or you want to add? That is the question. I want to add, sir, means 100, 40, 30 and 50 means whatever the 40 you are interested, that should come in the index position 1. So to add in the index position 1 your number, for that reason what we have to do means L dot insert. The method name is called as insert. In the insert, you have to select the what are the existing position numbers are there, like 0, 1, 2. First you have to select the position. For example, I want in the index position 1 and I want to add the 40 in the index position 1. Means what are the number I'm asking this value, and that too in this position my value should be located. So in the one position you are going to get the 40. So 100, 30 and 50 you are going to get the values like this. So once I have inserted the 40 here, can you see here? That is 100, 40, 30 and 50. Is the point is clear, guys? Now let me show you with a small example. Okay, let's take one Excel sheet. Okay, in the Excel sheet, we are having the 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. Some values are there. Okay, this is the Excel sheet and these are the values. So now I want to add the values, sir. Where you want to add? Either I want to add at the end or I want to add in between somewhere. So if you want to add at the end, you are simply adding your value. Whatever your value is there, that value might be 5 or 50 or whatever it is that you are going to add at the end. No, sir, I want to add here. Here means 3 is already there now. Sir, I want to add there. So 50, I'm writing the 50. Sir, but you have replaced it, sir. No, I don't want to replace. What? I want to add. So for adding here, what we are going to do? Click on the right click. Here we are going to click on the insert option in the Excel. Once I click on the insert option, here the new place will be added. In that place, I'm going to add the new value. Same way, here also in the list, same thing will happen. Just you are adding the one separate position for you. In that position, what value you want, you are going to add. So to add at the end, this one, to add at a particular position, this one. For example, I'm having the list 100, 30, 50, 0, 1, 2, L. Now I want to add at the index position 0. You want to add at the index position 0. Means your number should be in the index position 0. Automatically remaining index number will be adjusted according to that. Once you add the new index position, remaining index numbers will change automatically. Sir, I want to add at a particular position means where you can add. What are the numbers you can add? Either 0, 1, 2. Sir, but I want to add in the 9th position, sir. Here 9th position is not there. Either 0, 1, 2 positions are there or at the end position only is there. Two options you are having. Sir, I want to add at the end 0 position means insert method, or you want to add in the 1 position means insert method. I want to add in the 2 position means insert method. I want to add at the end means append method. Okay. So you are going to add a single value like this, single item into the list, either by using the append or insert. Now let's take an example, one more. To add the multiple, not single. I want to add the multiple. Okay. L is equal to, one more time, 100. Okay. 30 and 50. Same L. One more time, I'm taking here same L and I'm executing. So that you can see the L is equal to 100, 30 and 50. Let me remove this one. L1 is not required here. So just let me remove. So L is equal to 10, 30, 50. That is, you are having the 100, 30, 50, which is L. Now in the L, I want to, in this case, I want to add the multiple values. First, tell me what are the values you want to add. Sir, I want to add the 60, 70. These are the two values. Multiple means more than one. More than one is called as multiple. Even 80. Sir, 60, 70, 80. These are the three values I want to add. Now tell me whether you want to add in a single box 60, 70, 80. This is your requirement. Or you want to add in a separate box 60, 70, 80. In which way you want to add? Sir, I want to add in a single box. What to do? If I want to add in this way, what to do? So to add in a single box 60, 70, 80, then we are going to use the append only because it is a single box. Single box means single item. One box, one item. In that item, what we want? 60, 70, 80. 60, 70 and 80. Three values. Sir, why you are again using the bracket, square bracket? Because multiple values, na? Multiple values, we cannot write like this, 60, 70, 80. So when you are using the multiple values, obviously we have to use the square bracket. So now what happens? It is going to add as a single value. It is going to add as a single value. Can you see here? It was added as a single value. Now total how many number of values are there? Items, 4 items. What is the first item? 100, 30, 50, and your entire item 60, 70, 80. So total 4 items. It was added in this way. No, sir, my requirement is not like this. I want to add 60. I want to add separately 70, 80. Means these three are 3 different items. Then don't use the append. In that case, what you have to use? Instead of append, you have to modify this one to extend. Extend means each one value will be added separately. See here. First, I'm going to execute the 100, 30, 50. I'm extending with the 60, 70, 80. 60, 70, 80. Now, what is the difference between this one versus this one means? So, for both of them, I'm going to take this one in the L1. This one, let me show in the L2 example. So, L1 is 10, 30, 50. And in the L1, you are adding this way. Single value. Whereas in the L2, within the L2, you are having the 100, 30, 50. Observe. L1 and L2 both are same. L1 and L2 both are same. 100, 30, 50, 100, 30, 50. Both of them are same. No difference. Now I'm appending. I'm appending means as a single value. Append means single box. Extend means multiple box. For one value, one box. So now here it is added as a single value and you got output like this. Here it has added as a multiple values and you got the output like this. Is the points are clear? So literally in the back end, it has done like this. 100, 30, 50. Okay. First, when you have done the append, when you have done the append, it has added one box at the end. One single box it has added at the end. In that box, it has taken the 60, 70, 80. When you have done the append. When you have done the extend, what are the 100, 30, 50 you are having? When you have done the extend, one value, one box. One value, one box. Like that. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone? The difference between the extend versus append. Both will add at the end only. Both of them will add at the end only. So what is the difference between the append and extend? Both are adding at the end only. Ending is common as a single item, as a multiple items. Total number of items are how many here? 4. As you are having here, total number of items are 6. So it is going to add as a single item, as a multiple items. That is the difference. Leela Krishna. And coming to the second one, Vamsi is asking how to get the index of 70. When you have done the append, how to get the index number? For example, assume here it was added with 100, 30 and 50 and it was added as a single box 60, 70, 80. And this is your L1. Now within the L1, 0, 1, 2, this everything are stored in the 3. Now how to get the 70 means first you are going to take the L1 of 3. What is L1 of 3, guys? List of 60, 70, 80. Now how to get the 70 in this again? What is the index number of 70 in this list? 1. So in the last class only we have completed the nested list. Nested indexing also we have covered. And just you are going to apply this one. And finally you are going to get the output of 70. Is the point is clear? So yesterday we have discussed the nested indexing, right? Done. Now coming to the next point. Okay. Leela is asking the question. I was confused when to use the bracket of normal brackets, when to use the square brackets. So here, without writing any variable name, without any variable name, without any name, directly you are using a bracket like this. Okay, bracket like this. Then what it is called as? Tuple. It is called as tuple. Without any name, you are using the bracket like this. Then it is called as list. Now, with name. What is with name is? Here you are going to write some name, and inside that name you are using the bracket like this. Okay, one name along with the bracket. Then it is called as function. It is called as function. The same name and you are using the square bracket like this means you are extracting something. You are extracting or selecting something. When you want to select something, you have to use this. When you don't want to select, don't use this. Sir, for example, I'm having the list of 1, 2, 3 or simply list of 1. This is a list, sir. 1 means whether it is doing the indexing or it is not indexing means you tell me before to this any variable name is there? Any variable name is located before to that? No, it is not considered as index number. Then what it is considered as? Without index number, then what it is considered as? Before to that any variable name is there or not? No variable name. When there is no variable name, what it is called as? It is called as a list value. Sir, for example, if I write some variable name, yes, sir, some variable name, then what is this called as? From within the S, you are extracting in the index position 1. In the S object, what is in the index position 1 is there, that you are extracting. If you write a S instead of S of 1, only 1, S of 1, and you are writing S is equal to this one. Now, what is the difference between these three? A normal square bracket 1 versus this one versus this one. What is the difference means? See here, I'm writing the without any kind of variable name or anything, just I'm writing the 1, a normal 1. Okay, before to that variable name is not there, no equal to symbol is there, nothing is there. Just square bracket 1. What it is called as? List value. It is just a list value. Sir, this list value, why it is not going to store? Because you have not saved. Now, for example, if you are writing S of 1, what is the meaning of S of 1? Means in the S object, first it will identify any S variable is available here. For example, S variable is available. Let's take an example like this. S variable is SRK. Now, within the SRK, what is in the index position 1? Within the SRK, what is in the index position 1? R is there. So, it is going to give the R letter. Sir, for example, S is not there, sir. S is not there. Means this object is not there. Directly you are asking S of 1. Then what it is going to give? What is the meaning of S of 1? Means within the S object, what is in the index position 1? S object only not there means what is the output you are going to get? Means name error. S only not available. What is the meaning of S is equal to list of 1? Is equal to means left side is the variable name, right side is the value. So it is going to store the list of 1 in the S. Is the point is clear? The difference? Right? So when you are using the, okay, so here without bracket, when you are doing this one, this is the meaning is in this particular variable, you are asking the index position. For example, S is equal to 20. Okay, this is 20. Yes. S of 1. S of 1 means first go into the S. Where is S? Inside that, what is in the index position 1? Here index position only not there. Boxes only not there. Boxes only not there means it is going to say that it is not subscriptable. Now S is equal to 20.5. This is 20.5 and S. Now you are asking S of 1. Here boxes are not there. It is going to say that it is not subscriptable. S is equal to SRK. Inside that, S is there, R is there, K is there. 0, 1, 2. Yes. Now, S of 1. In this case, what is S of 1? S of 1 means S is available first. Inside that one position, what is there? R is there. So, you are going to get the output of R. S is equal to list of 10, 40, 50. It is going to create like this 10, 40, 50. 0, 1, 2. Yes. Now, what is S of 1 in this case? Means first S is available. Inside that box is available. In that one box, in what value is there? Inside that box, 40 is there. So it is going to give the 40. So what are the values there inside that? It is going to give that value. Is the point is clear? Here box is not there, na? So it is going to throw the error. In here also box is not there, na? It is going to throw the error. So which object is having one box and that particular box is having the one and that one it is going to execute and it is going to give the output. So whenever you are writing here S of 1, it is indexing on the S object. That is the meaning basically. Okay. Without using this one, you are using this one and you are writing 1. Now S is called as function. In that function, again, it will be considering as a different way. So as of now, no need to discuss that. So here we are having the option like this. Yes, positive indexing and negative indexing, both of them. Within the extend. Inside the extend, when you are having the multiple values, now what is the purpose of extend? Purpose of extend is to add the multiple values, not to add the single value. Na? Generally, how you will store the multiple values? For example, to add the multiple values, what are the multiple values we are having? If you want to add the multiple values, forget about the adding the multiple values. First, how to store the multiple values? First, tell me how to store the multiple values. For example, here 10 is there, 10, 20, 30, like this. Can you store A is equal to like this? Means this will be stored in the int object? No. Automatically, by default, it will take the tuple automatically. So bracket is added now. So whenever you are having the multiple values, you have to take the list, or when you are having the multiple values, you have to take a tuple, or when you are having the multiple values, either you have to take the set. These are the options. So when you are having a single value, for single value, no need of bracket because it is int. What is the difference between the int versus list? First question. And most important point. Everyone has to make a note of this. What is the difference between the int versus list? Int object is used to store a single value. List object is used to store the multiple values. When you want to store the multiple values only, create a list. Otherwise, there is no use of list. Okay. So when you want to store the multiple values in your mind, multiple comes means automatically in your mind, which one has to come? List blindly. List means automatically square brackets. Not only now, remember forever means in the entire Python. Okay, so this bracket is best or this bracket is best or this bracket is best means when you are having the multiple items, always choose the square bracket. Okay, when you are having a single item, no need of square bracket. This point is more important. Okay, so here, what are the data we are having? Int and list data types. What is the difference between the int means? It is going to store a single value. So single value, I have written single value that like this. What is the multiple values? Multiple values means whenever I want to take the multiple, I have to add the one square bracket. In that bracket, I have to take the two numbers. List. Exactly. Is the point is clear, guys? So here, just for example, there is a list for me. Let's take one more example like this. There is one list for me. And in this list, L is equal to 100, 30, and 50. Or in this, there is a list of students are there. One student name is Siva. One student name is Prasad. One student name is Kumar. 3 students are already available in the class. They're already available inside the class, in my class. Now 3 students are there. Now another 2 students has joined. 2 students has joined separately or as a group. For example, sir, though they have joined as a group also, what is the problem? If they had joined as an individual, what is the problem? Not a problem. Problem is in the future. In the future, for example, 2 students. What are the 2 students is? One is Rama and one is Krishna. These are the 2 students. These students, both of them are basically friends. As a group, they came to the Naresh IT and they both wants to join in the course as a both. Now in the future, I want to remember that these students has both joined together. I want to remember that one. If I write simply as a here as a Rama, what are the Rama is there? Rama, Kama, Krishna. If I add like this, now what happens here? They'll be added as a individual values. They have came as a group, they have joined as an individual. How I can know? I can't remember for the entire course. Till the last day of the course, I can't remember, oh, Rama and Krishna both has came on the same day and they told that we both are friends and we both want to join in this course. I will not remember for next 3 months or 4 months now. Then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep them as a one list. In my list of students only. These are all my list of students, but these 2 students I have kept as a one separate list so that I will understand in the future also, okay, these 2 students has joined as a group. For example, there is one more student called as Kumar, or sorry, Kumar is already completed now. There is one more student name is called as some Jagdish or some Pavan. He has joined as an individual, or Pavan and Jagdish, both of the students are there. But those students has joined as a group or individual means they both has joined as a individual. Pavan has joined separately, Jagdish has joined the separately. Now in the future, if I see like this, then I automatically I'll remember that these 2 students has joined as a group. For my understanding. In my class, as of now, how many students are there, guys? Whether how many students are there? Only 3 students are there. Now one student or as a group, they are going to join. Later they are going to join. Now each student, for example, today, one student has paid the course fees and he has joined the course. Now I want to add. Where I have to add his number? Obviously at the end only I have to add, na? Or I'll bring in the top or in the middle. No, right? I'll bring automatically the person who has joined. I'm going to add them in the end only. So I'm going to add the list dot append of Rama. Okay, sir. Rama was joined in one day. Second day, one more student has joined. Okay, next line. This is another day. List dot append of Krishna. This is one more student. Separately, you write like this. Okay. For example, let's take an example like this. Okay. There is a one sheet. Excel sheet is available. In that already Shiva, Prasad, Kumar. 3 students are available in that Excel sheet. And 2 students has joined. What are the 2 students miss? One is Rama and one is Krishna. 2 students has joined. What admin has done is he has not added in the Excel sheet. Where he has added on a rough paper. Why he has added in a rough paper? He don't want to add at a time every day. One student will join. Every student he can't open the Excel sheet and everything. Simply he will write on a rough paper Rama, Krishna, and one more person name is called as Pavan. Like this, these are the students. Now all these students now has to be added in the Excel. Later, after 10 students are completed, or Monday to Saturday, he will take the admissions, admin, and on the Saturday, he will add all the names in the Excel sheet at a time. Now, in this case, what he has to use? Obviously, which one he has to use? Miss extend he is going to use. When you are having the multiple people and he want to add extend. For example, every day, the moment Rama pays the fee, he wants to add. In this case, which one he has to use? Append. That is the use cases. When you want to add a single person, append. When you want to add the multiple persons, you are going to use the extend. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone? Next, coming to the next one, like this, we are going to add the various values within the list. Now, next comes to the delete. So, for example, here I am having the list is equal to 100, 20, 30. Okay, 3 values are there. These are the 3 values. Now, in this 3 values, I want to remove the 20. I want to remove the 20. Here, first option is L dot remove of 20. So, in the bracket, what you have to write? Value. Which value you want to remove? That one. Directly, that value will be removed. So, here in the L, 20 was removed. Balance is 130. So, here what happened basically means list. This is a list. 100, 20, 30. 0, 1, 2. Now 20. 20 as an item is available or not? As an item. Item means what is the meaning of an item is the entire box has to be filled only with this value. Entire box has to be filled. Sir, for example, okay, I'm having the list like this. List is equal to 100, 20, 40, and a list of 5, 6. I'm having the list like this, in this way. 100, 20, 40, list of 5, 6. 0, 1, 2, 3. This is L. Now, what items are there here? What are the items you are having? What are the list of items? One is 100, second one is 20, third one is 40. What is the next one, guys? What is the last item? Yeah, last item is don't say 5, 6. It is called as list of 5, 6. Now, here I want to remove. Which one I want to remove is I want to remove the 5. Now tell me whether 5 is available or not. Yes or no? Yes or no? It is available or not? Yes or no means answer is no. It is not available. Sir, available no, sir. 5. I told you clearly the box has to be filled with this value. Inside the box, not one value. Entire box has to be filled only with that particular value. I am asking as an item. Guys, again I am saying, don't get confused between this one. Clearly write in the notes. This is 100, list of 20, 30, 40. Okay, 50, SRK, list of 70, 80. You are having like this. Let's take an example. You are having the values like this. Okay, now first question. What is the difference between the items versus values? Here first tell me total how many items are there. Items means boxes. Each box is called as each item. One box is called as item. So how many boxes are there? 5 boxes are there. So total how many items are there? Total how many items? 5 items. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, list items. What are the items? What are the items are there here? What is the first item? Tell me the first item. 100. That is first item. What is the second item? List of 20, 30, 40. This is second item. Item number 2. Completely it is called as item. Sir, 20 what called as, sir? 20 is not called as item. Okay, 20 is not called as item. List of 20, 30, 40 is called as item. For the L. Okay, now, so here next, what is the next one? 50. What is the next one? SRK. What is the next one? List of 60, 70, 80. So these are the items. Now you can remove any one of the item. I told item is 100 is item, you can remove. List of 20, 30, 40 is item, you can remove this one. 50 you can remove. SRK you can remove. 70, 80 also you can remove. What you have to mention here? Item you have to mention. So here, what is the item you are having? These are the items. Now let me take this example. What I have written here? Let me consider the same example. 20, 30, 40. One item, 50 separately. And SRK. Separately I am writing here 70, 80. Okay. Now here I am asking the item. Tell me any one of the item. What item you have to tell? Either 100 or list of 20, 30, 40, 50 SRK or 70, 80. List of. So here you have to write the any one item of your choice. Which item you want to remove that item. So for example, I want to remove the 20. Item name is 20. Whether item is available, 20 item is available here? No. It is going to throw the, it is not available. Not in the list. Sir, here list is there. No, sir. It is not as item. Na? So that is the reason it is throwing the error that not in the list. For example, I want to remove the, okay, SRK. Then what you are going to write here? SRK. That is single value or multiple value, sir? Single value. Then no need of bracket, right? Single value only. Multiple values only, bracket. So here I have removed the SRK. Can you see here? In the list, what are the list is there? In the list, 100 is there, 20, 30, 40 is there, 50 is there, 78 is there. But SRK was removed. Everyone is clear? Sir, now I want to remove this one. What is that one? List of 20, 30, 40. So list dot remove of 20, 30, 40. You are going to take like this and execute this one. Now that entire item will be removed. Now here, L dot remove. See, that entire item was removed. Clear? Item is entire box. Sir, for example, okay, let us take one more time the same list. What are the list you have considered? Again, take the same list. But this time I want to remove only 40, sir. My requirement is only 40 to be removed. Can we remove like that or not? Means, yes, it is possible, but directly it is not possible. Then what we have to do? First, select this one. List of 20, 30, 40. You separate. Okay. What is the index number of this? L of 1. So what is L of 1? List of 10, 20, 40. Now let me store this one in the A. Now what is A consist of? A is equal to 20, 30, 40. Now A dot remove of 40. It will be removed or not? Where it will remove? In the A it is going to remove. First, what is A? L of 1. So first you select the L of 1. Within the L of 1, you ask the to remove the 40. Then 40 will be removed. 40 is not as the list item. It is the part of the L of 1. Inside the L of 1, it is one of the value. So first to extract the L of 1, and within that L of 1, see here. First I am going to take the L of 1. L of 1. What is the output of L of 1? 20, 30, 40. Now can I apply the remove function on the list or not? Yes or no? Yes. Here output is list only now. For the list, I'm applying the dot remove of 40. Now 40 will be removed in the L, it will be removed in the L of 1. That is the question. If you ask directly like this, list dot remove of 40, if you ask directly like this, it is going to throw the error saying that 40 is not available. But when you ask list of 1, what is list of 1 means? First it will extract what is list of 1. That is 20, 30, 40. Now inside this, 40 is available. 40 is available inside this? Yes. Now 40 will be removed. Now if you execute that, list dot remove of 40, that is L1 of remove of 40. Now 40 will be removed in this case. Everyone is clear, guys? Understood the logic? So it is not going to remove from the main list directly. Everyone is clear? Next, coming to the next one. Next example is, so when you are having a list, what are the list is there? A list with duplicate values. What are the list is there? Are you eating something? You can go out and come. Okay. So when you are having the list of some values which are got repeated, 10, 20, 10, 10, 10, something like this. Okay. Here you are having the list like this. In this list, you want to remove the 10. You want to remove the 10. So to remove the 10 from the given list, we are going to use the list dot remove of 10. Now it is going to remove the first occurrence. Only the first occurrence. What is the first occurrence here? The first 10 will be removed. Sir, but my requirement is I want to remove all the 10, sir. Then this is not the option. This option is used to remove only the first occurrence item. For everything, different codes are there. What is the advantage of remove means? It is going to remove the first occurrence item. Sir, but I require all the items has to be removed. Then what I have to do? Then you have to use what are the list is there? Assume. This is your list. One more time. Okay. This is the list. Now in the list, what we are going to do is, we are going to convert this one to set. And after converting this to set dot remove of 10. Okay. After this, we are going to convert to this. And after converting to this, we are going to get what are the values there. And I'm going to convert this one to, again, to list. Okay. Now, so here just I'm going to write L is equal to set of L dot remove of 10. So now can you see here L object, it is saying that none. So for this, what we are going to do is, first I'm going to convert to set. After converting to set, here first this is my L. First this is the L. And I have converted to set. After converting to set, again I'm going to use L dot remove of 10. So what is the set advantage means? It is going to remove the duplicates automatically. So I'm going to remove the 10 here. So balance now only 20 will be left. So like this we can do. Or second option. Okay, this is my list where I'm having the list of values like this. What are the list of values? Okay, and list dot remove is going to remove only the 10. Now I want to remove the instead of first occurrence of 10. First occurrence 10 is removed, but remaining are not removed. But I want the required in terms of other than 10. What are the values are there? For example, here 30, 40, 50. Like this, I'm having the list of values. And in this first 10, I want to remove the first 10 means I'm going to use the list dot remove of 10. Instead of removing the list dot remove of first 10, I want to remove all the 10s, every 10. For that, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take like this. Okay. So now see here, I'm having the L. This is my L, guys. Can you see everyone? L. This is my L. And what are the L is there? I'm going to have this L. And in this L, I want to remove all the tens. Each and every 10 I want to remove. And what are the output I have got now? That output I want to store again in the L only. Let's take an example. Again, I want to store in the L. Now, L is equal to, okay. Now, for that, what I'm going to do means I'll execute this code. Now, can you see here? Okay, other than 10, what are the values are there? It has removed. Can you see the L? What are the L value? This is your L, guys. Observe this one clearly. If you are interested, one more time. So in the L, you are having the 10, 20, 10, 10, 10, 30, 40, 50. Now I want to remove all the tens. All the tens. How many tens are there? Every 10. Now every 10 was removed. So this is the code to remove all the tens. But to understand that one, we require the for loops condition like that. So as of now, ignore this one. Just focus on the list dot remove. This list method. What are the method is there now? List dot remove method, which is used to remove the first occurrence. Sir, now instead of first occurrence, okay, first occurrence 10 you are removing, okay. But my requirement is not first occurrence 10, sir. My requirement is this 10. This particular 10 I want to remove. Now, tell me, which 10 you want to remove? Second occurrence, third occurrence. What are the occurrence you are having? 10, 20, 10, 10, 10, 30, 40, 50. And this is everything is list 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now in this, which one you want to remove? For example, I want to remove this one, this 10, which is the third occurrence. Okay, this one I want to remove. Now tell me what is the index number of that one? 3. I want to remove that one. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to use means L dot pop. The method name is called as pop. Inside the pop, you have to give the index number. Which index number you have given, that index number will be deleted like that. So if I give the index number 3, what happens? Now 3 will be removed. What is the value inside the 3? That will be removed. So 110 will be removed. Can you see here? Now balance automatically remaining index numbers will be adjusted. Automatically, the moment the code is executed, it will remove the value inside the 3. Now the new value will be like this. The new index numbers will be added like this. Now if you want to remove the index number 6, for removing the index number 6, what we are going to use? Okay, so index number 6, for example, I want to remove from the index number 6 means list dot pop. So list dot pop of 6, list dot pop of 6 means last one will be removed, means this one will be removed. So like that, we are going to remove which are the value based on the index number. If you don't give anything, if you don't write inside the pop anything, by default, it will take -1. By default, -1. What is meant by -1 means in the given list, what is the last value here? 40, and the 40 will be removed automatically. So when you are taking the list dot pop without writing anything, then it is going to remove that. Is the point is clear? Next, so either we are going to use list dot pop or list dot remove. Now, what is the difference between the list dot pop versus list dot remove? Again, this is the second question. What is the difference between list.pop versus list.remove? List.append. For the first method which we have discussed is list.append. Second method means basically function. Function has to be ended with the normal brackets. Okay. Second one is list.extend. Next we have discussed list.insert. Next we have discussed list.remove. In the list.remove, what you have to write? Item. You have to write the item. Now list.pop. In the list.pop, what you have to write? Index position. What are the index number is there? Na? Index number you have to write. Within the pop, you have to write the index number. Within the remove, you have to write the item. Within the list.append, what you have to write? Item. Which one you want to append, that one you have to write. In the extend, what you have to write? List of items. List of items. Within the insert method, what we have to write? First one is index number. Which index number you want to add? And what number you want to add. That is what item you want to add. Okay, this is the syntax. So within the list.append, you have to add the item. Within the list.extend, you have to add the list of items. Within the insert, you have to give the index number, comma, item. Within the remove, you have to give the item. Within the pop, you have to give the item. So not item, index number. So for all these things, you can take with a small examples in the notes like this. For example, 10, 20, 30. Don't simply write like this. Right side box also like this. This one also please add in the notes. This is L. Now, when you are taking here list.append, when you are writing list.append, what happens? It is going to add one box. List.append means adding the box at the end. Box will be added basically. Inside the box, what you want to keep, that one you have to write here. What inside the box, that you have to write here. I want inside the box 40. Now automatically in the box, what will go? 40. Sir, inside the box, I want list of 1, 2. List of 1, 2. Now inside the box, what will add? Inside the box, what will be added? List of 1, 2 will be added. So what you want to add in the box, that will be added here. Is the point is clear? Similarly, coming to the list.extend. In the list.extend, L is equal to 10, 20, 30. This is the list. First write this one. 10, 20, 30. Next, list.extend. What is the meaning of extend? Earlier I told that list.append means what? What is the meaning of list.append means? Adding one box at the end is called as append, I told you. Now then what is the meaning of extend means? Adding the multiple boxes at the end. How many boxes has to be added? Here what are the number of values you are going to give, na? That many boxes it will add. For example, if I give the 10, 20, 30, or here I am writing the 50, 70. Two numbers I have written. Now, if I apply the length function on the 50, 70, if I write like this, it is going to give me how many numbers? Two numbers. When it will give me, when it is in the list. Two numbers. So how many boxes it will add? Two boxes. List.append will add how many box? One box. List.extend will add how many box? How many numbers are, how many values are there? That many boxes. So first box is 50, second box is 70. Right? Now, similarly, coming to this one, for this example, again, I'm going to take list is equal to 10, 20, 30. Now, again, what it is going to do? 10, 20, 30. Now, as I've told you, list dot insert. What list dot insert will do means list dot insert also will do the box only adding. It will also add the box. Only difference is between the append versus insert is append will add the empty box at the end. Insert will add the empty box in the selected position. What are the index number you have given? There it will add the box. For example, in front of me, students are sitting in a chairs like this. This is the first chair. One student is sitting. Second chair, third chair. Now I want to bring the fourth chair. In this class, only 3 chairs are there. No fourth chair is available. Fourth chair I want to bring. I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here. I want to sit exactly here. Why? That is my interest. That is my interest. Where you want to sit? In the second position I want to sit. You can sit here now. No, I don't want to sit here. I want to sit there only. Then what you have to do? Basically here, no chair is there. Basically there is no chair. Student 1 is sitting in the chair 1. Student 2 is sitting in the chair 2. Student 3 is already sitting in the chair 3. There is no gap between them. Between the chairs, there is no gap. But I want the chair there only. Now I have brought the new chair. Insert will bring the new chair. That too where it will add? Here only it will add. How I am going to add the new chair there means I'll ask this person to move this side or this person to move right side. Now I'll bring my new chair here. One new chair I'll bring here. Separately I am going to add. So here I am going to give the index position 1. What is index position 1 means? In my 1 position, 1 empty box I require. So it is going to add 1 empty box in that position. And after adding 1 empty position box, now I want to insert the value called as 40 in that box. What value you want to insert? What position you want to insert? First box, later value. Sir, here we have not given the box. No, sir. Where to add the box? It will add automatically the box at the end. Here it will add the box at the selected position. Which are the position you are selecting. Right? And whereas list dot remove. What about the list dot remove means? L is equal to 10, 20, 30, 10. I am having like this. Now I am going to write the item. What is the item I am going to write? 10. First it will check whether 10 is available. Yes, 10 is available. How many times available? 2 times available. First occurrence remove. What is the first occurrence means? Which 10 will be removed? This 10 will be removed. It will remove like this. Okay. Sir, for example, in the given data only 10 is not there. 10 only not there. First. Then it is going to throw the error that 10 only not there. If 10 is available, it will remove the 10. If 10 is available 2 times, it will remove the first 10. Okay. Now coming to the next example, in the same way, here I want to remove the second 10. This 10 I want to remove. That is my requirement. Now list.pop of what is the index number of this 10? 0, 1, 2, 3. So in the index position 3, I want to remove. I'm going to remove the 3 position. In the 3 position, 10 is there, 20 is there, now no more discussion. Remove the 3 position. Inside 10 might be available, 500 might be available. What are the value inside that? It will be removed. Okay. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? So like this, we are going to add the multiple values. We are going to remove the multiple values. Next one is in the remove only, one more option also available. Inside the remove, one more also available. What is that one more? For example, I'm having the list like this. This is one more time. Same list I'm taking one more time. Okay. So remaining list I'm removing, guys, as it is going to lead to the confusion unnecessarily. Just I'm removing these remaining variables and just I'm keeping the which are the variable we are working. Now in the list, what are the list is there? In the list, I want to remove all the items. All, every item. Now, okay, assume this is the data. Okay, instead of writing these many numbers, just I'm writing like this. 10, 10, 20, 40. Okay, something I'm writing like this. Now total how many values are there inside that? 10, 20, 10, 40. Total 4 values are there. And this is the list. Okay. With index numbers of 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, what is my requirement is I want to remove all the values. How many values are there? All the values I want to remove. Each and every value I want to remove. Now, for this, two options are there. You want to remove only the values, huh? You want to remove with the object also, na? Sir, I want to remove only the values. If you remove only the values, what is this is called as empty list. So to remove all the values inside the list, to clear all the items, we are going to use the list.clear. What is the difference between the pop versus clear means? Pop will remove only one item. Remove will clear one item. Whereas clear will remove all the items. See, all the items are deleted. But object is there with empty list. Sir, but my requirement is not this one, sir. Even I don't want the object also. Object also I don't want. Now, list dot, okay, instead of this one, what are the list you are having? I don't want object also. Object also has to be deleted. Then del yes. Del. Del automatically object also removed. Object is also removed. Values are removed, object is removed. Sir, here the point I didn't understand clearly. One more time, I want to remove. See here. Everyone observe this table. I'm going to take the Y, 20, 30, some values like this. Okay. This is the table, guys. What is this? Is a table. Okay, table. In this table, I want to remove only one record. Record means what? Row. One row I want to remove. A single row. Select the single row and click on the delete. Sir, that see, I want to remove that one. Right click and click on the delete. Now that single row was deleted. Only single row. What you have deleted? Single row you have deleted. Sir, I want to delete the multiple rows. This one, and this one. These are the 3 rows I want to remove. Select those 3 rows and click the option called as delete rows. What are the rows I have selected? Remove those rows and those rows will be removed. What is this option is called as? Remove the multiple rows. What is this is called as? Remove a single row. This option is for single row. This option is for multiple rows. Sir, can't we use the same option for the multiple rows? See, for this one, this one, this one. If I click on this, it is getting deleted now, sir. Here also I can use now. Okay. Let's take an example like this. Okay. I will show you one more example. Here you are having something like SRK. Now this one, okay, earlier I have selected this one, and this one. Now, see, I'm going to click on the delete. What it is saying? You cannot delete the multiple when you are having the something like this. But when I click on this, okay, here, what are the values are there? This one, and this one. These 3 of them, right click and click on the delete. I'm clicking on the delete and I'm going to delete the rows. Now, instead of selecting like this, here I have clicked on the right click and click on the delete. See, one more time. Observe this one clearly, guys. This one, and this one. I'm going to click on the right click. This, right click, and I'm going to click on the delete. When I click on the delete, what it is asking? To delete the entire row. So when you are having the multiple rows like this, it is going to clearly show that multiple rows. Okay, now the point is, unnecessarily no need to confuse. Here to delete a single row, we are using like this, which we call it as in our case, list.remove. To remove a single record, list.remove. Sir, I don't want to remove the single record. I want to remove the multiple. So here I want to remove all of them. What all of them? All the values. Table is like that only, but internally values are not there. What is this is called as list.clear. Okay, what is the difference between this one versus this one? You tell me, guys. If I remove this one, what is the difference? If I remove like this, what is the difference? What is the difference between these two? Here you are removing the entire values. It is called as clear. Column names are there, but internally no values are there. Every value. For example, let's take an example like this. Your batch only. Name of the student, and what are the fees they have paid. Okay, course fees. Some student name is SRK and he has paid 20,000. Okay, one more student called as Siva and he has paid 50,000. Okay, one more name is called as Krishna and his name is, and he has paid 1,000 rupees. Something like this. Okay, now I'm having the data something like this. Now in this data, I want to remove the Krishna because Krishna has paid the less fees. Just I want to remove him. For that, what we are going to use? Remove. List.remove. Now only Krishna was removed. Now once the batch was completed, your batch only completed. Okay. Now new batch people are going to join. For the new batch people also, same name column, same fees column. But your records not required for us. So what we are going to do? Remove. Are we going to remove the name and fees columns? No. Those will be asterisk, but internal values will not, nothing. What is this concept is called as list.clear. Sir, for example, I don't want the columns also. Nothing I want, sir. Here, I don't want anything. Nothing I want. Delete everything, sir. I don't want anything. Delete everything. Then I'm going to delete like this. Now nothing is there. Column is not there. Internal values are not there. Nothing is there. Then it is called as del. That is the difference between the remove versus clear versus del. Is that clear? Everyone? So in a simple way, example one more time. L is equal to 10, 20, 30. So 10, 20, 30. One more time. Okay. In this, I'm going to remove the 10. List.remove of 10. What is the meaning of list.remove of 10? Means only 10 will be removed. Only 10. Second example, list.clear. List.clear means every value will be removed, but circle will be asterisk. Means object will be there, but internally values are not there. What it is called as? Object is there, but internal no values means it is called as empty. Empty list. So it is called as empty. Now here del L. What is meant by del L means object only deleted. So here only 10 was removed. Here all the internal values are removed. Here object also removed. Clear? The difference is clear, guys. Everyone, this is one of the important question in the list, within the list. Everyone is clear the difference and how to remove and how to at the same time how to add. We have discussed, right? Now next concept which we are going to discuss is called as how to replace. Next concept name is called as replace. Within the modifications, three things will be there: adding, removing, replacing. Only three. Now, sir, here the point is list.remove. How many values will be removed at a time? Only one item. To remove one item. One item. To remove one item, we are going to use the list.remove. Now, pop. How many in the pop? How many items you can remove at a time? Here also only one item. So to remove one item. So to remove one item, we are going to use. Whereas list.clear, what is the list.clear means? It will clear to remove all the items. To remove all items. This one we are going to use. To remove the object only, we are going to use the del. But my question is, sir, for example, this is the list, sir. In this list, I want to remove the 20 and I want to remove the 40. Means I want to remove two values. Then what I have to do? Very simple. L dot remove of first 20 separately. L dot remove of 40 separately. In the first line of code, 20 will be removed. In the second line of code, 40 will be removed. Sir, not like that, sir. In a single line, is there any single line or single function to remove the multiple values? Means there is no single function to remove the multiple values in the list. Either you have to write like this or you have to write the for loop. Sir, here only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people are there. So 8 people. So two people, you are going to write 2 lines of code separately. Okay, 8 items are there. And in that 8 items, 2 items. For example, in Naresh IT, the course was registered by 150 students. Okay. And I assume that admin has given the permission for some of the students to pay the fees later. Initially pay some amount, later some amount. Now, after certain days are completed, now around 30 students has not paid the fees. Around 30 students has not paid the fees. Out of 150, 30 students has not paid the fees. Now I want to remove the 30 students. And these 30 students' names are in the list. All of them are in the list. Literally to say, list of has 150 values. In this 150 values, I want to remove 30. Are we going to write list.remove? List.remove of second one, list.remove like that, 30 lines of code we are going to write? Miss? No. In that case, what we are going to do? We are going to write the for loop. We are going to write a program, for loop program, and we are going to remove. So to remove a single item, we are having the remove. To remove the multiple items, we are going to use the concept called as loop. Is the points are clear? Everyone? Yes. Similarly, if you want to add single item at the end, if you want to add the multiple items at the end, we are having the extend. But in the center only, I want to add multiple items. So in the index position 1, I want to add 1 item. In the index position 10, I want to add 1 more item. In the index 15, I want to add 1 item. In the index 29th position, I want to add 1 item. Like that, we have to add the multiple items. Then what we have to do is, you have to use the for loop. So when you want to repeat the same thing, repeat same code, when you want to repeat the code, doing the same thing for one more time, we call it as loop. In the programming languages, we call it as loop. What is meant by loop means repeating the same. For example, I want to ask the each and every student, what is your name? Okay, input, function name is input. And in this, what is your name? How many students I'm going to ask this question? For example, in front of me, as of now, in front of me, 10 students are sitting. Now, these 10 students, I want to ask each student, what is your name? What is your name is one time. What is your name is second time. What is your name is third time. Like that, instead of writing the same code for 10 times, we are going to write the loop. In the loop, we'll write only one time. This will only be repeated for multiple times. So that concept is called as loop, which we are going to discuss in the further. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone? So when you want to repeat the same, then we are going to use a shortcut called as how to replace. How to replace means no, single. Using the insert only single value. If you want to insert the multiple values in multiple index positions, then we have to use the loop. Ten, 20, 10, 40. Okay. Okay. 30, 35 as a single value. As a list. Then you can add in the list second comma 30 comma 35. List dot insert. So as I've told you now, here everyone simple guys. First 10, 20, 10, 40. This is the list. 0, 1, 2, 3. Now the student question is, I want to add in the index position 2. Index position 2. Now what happens in the index position 2 means 10, 20, one empty box in the index position 2. Empty box. 10, 40. Your index position 2. Now the moment you write like this, L dot insert of 2, in the 2 position, it will create the empty box first. Now inside the empty box, whatever you want, you fill. For example, I want to fill list of 30 comma 35. This is the requirement. Now what to do here? You have to write the list of 30 comma 35. Now automatically that value will go into that particular box and it will be added. Simple. That is only loop. Right? You can add only one box. One box. Append is used for one box. List, see here. Whatever we have discussed, append, it will add one box. Next, insert, one box. Remove, one box. Pop, one box. All 4 of them are one box only. Remove also will remove one value only. One box only it will remove. Pop also will remove one box only. Everything is one box only. Extend only will add the multiple boxes. At the same time, clear also will remove the multiple boxes. Only these two will do that. Whereas append, insert, remove and pop, these 4 methods will do work only on the single box. These 4 methods are designed only for the single box application. Is the point is clear? Next, coming to the replace. For example, I am having the list like this. This is the list of values. These are the list of values. In my list of values, what are the list of values are there? In the list of values, here I want to replace. First, what you want to replace? Sir, I want to replace this one with 30. First, select that one. First, you tell me how to extract that one. What you want to replace? First, select that one. How to select? How to select, guys? For example, I want to replace this one. Which one you want to replace? First, extract that one. How to extract? How to get this 10? L of 2. L of 2 is 10. Everyone is okay? Now, this value, right side, you fill with the new value. If you write up to here, it will extract. If you want to replace, use equal to and write the new value. Old value, new value. Now, in that position, new value will be replaced. Now, for example, I want to add the 30 here. See, 30. It is going to replace the 30. First, select the value. Which value you want to replace? First, select that one. For example, here, total 5 students are there in front of me. I don't want this student. Instead of this student, I want another student. First, select the which student you don't want. Which student you don't want, first select them. After that, which student you want, you select that. 2 things. Old student, you write this side. New student, you write this side. Simple. Point is clear? So, whichever the value you want to replace, select that first. For example, this is a list. Okay, list of 10, 50, 40, 2, list of 9, 8, 14. This is the one. Now I want to replace 8 with 18. What is the question? First you have to select the value. Which value you want to replace is the first question. What value I want to replace? 8. With what value I want to replace? With 18. Now left side for 8, tell me what is the index number? What is the index number for 8? What is the index number for 8? For example, I'm going to take the list L is equal to like this. 10, 50, 40 comma 2 comma list of 9 comma 8 comma 14. Okay. Now in this I want the 8. First tell me what is 8. L of first 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. L of 4. What is L of 4 will give? List of 9 comma 8 will give. But I want what? 8 only. Now how to get 8? Again 1. Now let's cross check first whether we are getting 8. Yes, 8 is there. Now it has to be replaced with the 18. What I have to do? Is equal to 18. Simple. With what value you want to replace, first extract that value. Fill the new value. Simple. Replacing is as simple as like that. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone? So first 8. You have to take the output 8 and that. Yes, even empty list is also accepted. Anything. Value only na. Value. What is meant by value? Sushant. What is meant by value? Value can be anything na. Int value, float value, boolean value, list value. List also, empty list also called as value only, right? Right. Now if you want to replace 9, to replace the 9, tell me what is the index position of 9, guys? Everyone? L of 4. L of 4 is 9, huh? No. What is L of 4? List of 9 comma 18. This is not 9. I want 9 now. I want 9. To get 9, what I have to do? Index 0. Now let us cross check first. 9 you are getting a, yes, 9. Now that 9 has to be replaced with the 19. With the new value. What value you want, first extract that. Later fill that. Clear, guys? In this way, we are going to do the replace. So these are all the replace. So how to add, how to remove, how to replace. 3 of them are clear. Next, last one is additional methods which are available in the list. What are the additional methods which are available? Okay. Now, the first one is called as list.index. For example, here I want to get the index position of some numbers. Numbers are there. Now tell me, guys, L is equal to, I'm going to take some numbers, 10, 40, 50, 80, 90, 200, 300, 400, 2, 44, 49, 56, something like this, 55, 92, 95, 81. I have written like this, some list. Now in this list, I want the index number of 56. Positive index number of 56. What is the index number, miss? You are going to count 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. Instead of manually counting like that, directly ask the list of index of 56. It will give the index number. That is the advantage of list.index. When we are having the multiple numbers, when we can't exactly count that number, simply we are going to ask that particular what are the item is there. What is the index number? L.index of item. Single item. One box. Item you have to write. Inside that what you have to write? Item. And it is going to give the output. Whatever the index number is there, it is going to give the output. Okay. So first it will found whether that value is available or not. If it is available only, it will give the item. If, for example, if that value only not there, for example, I'm asking here 90. What is the index position of 90? It is going to say that 90 is available. Oh, 900. Let me ask 900. What is the 900, miss? 900 is not in the list. Whichever is available, it will give the output. Whichever is not available, it will say that it is not available. Next, for example, here I have taken the 50. This one also 50. This one is 50. This one is 50. Like this. Now total how many 50s are there? In the given code, in the given list, how many 50s are there, miss? You are going to count manually. Instead of counting manually, listed out count of 50. How many 50s are there? It will count automatically. That is next method. So when you are having the multiple repeated values, how many times it was repeated? Each one how many times repeated? It is going to count. Sir, but if I ask index position of 50, as you told, 50 was repeated 5 times. But when I ask index position, it will give the first index position. First index position only it will give. But sir, I want all the index positions of 50. Then loop. Next concept is loop. Same thing you want to repeat now. Loop. One time you want a, multiple times you want a. Multiple means loop. Repeat the code. Same code you want to repeat for multiple times. First time, second time, third time, fourth time you want to repeat means loop. Right? Now, so for example, you are asking then what are the value? Some value. What are the some 56? What is the index position of 56? Always it returns the positive index number only. It will never return the negative index number. Sir, but I want the negative index number. Negative index number is nothing but you have to do the minus of count. What are the count is there na? What is the length here? 16. Total number of items are 16. What is your index number? Positive index number? 12. 12 minus 16 is what? Minus 4. That is the negative index number for that. So positive index number you are going to get like this. Negative number you are going to get. So positive index number. What are the positive index number? You are going to get like this. Same way you want the negative index number. To get the negative index number, we are going to write the list dot 56 minus length of L. Minus length of L. Length of L is 16. 12 minus 16, it is going to give the minus 4. That is the index position of 56 in the negative direction. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Now, what is 40 index position? What is the index position of 40? Positive index number and negative index number. Tell me, guys. What is the positive index number of 40 miss? It is 1. Okay. And what is the negative index number of this one miss? 1 minus 16. That is minus 15. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Sir, 40 also here now. First occurrence 40. First occurrence 40 is this one, not this 40, right? So it is going to give the first occurrence. And list dot count. That is another method. List dot count. So these are the some additional methods which we are having, like list dot count and list dot index. Okay, list dot count and list dot index. And next we are having the list dot sort. It is going to do the in the sorting in the ascending order. What is ascending order? Means small to big. Small to big. And you are going to get the all of them in the ascending order. See, 10, 39, 40, 40, 44, 50, 50 like this. In the ascending order, it is going to give the values. Condition. Here to do the sorting, condition is there. What is the condition is? Inside the list, how many items are there? Every item should be fundamental data type. For example, inside the list, one more list is there, means sort will not be applicable. All the items should be fundamental data type only. That is first condition. Second condition is either everything should be numeric or everything should be alphabet. Either ints are there, int and floats can be there, or either strings should be there. A combination of both of them, it will throw the error. For example, L is equal to, I'm going to take like this, 1, 10, 4, 6, 2.5. Now first, here total how many items are there, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 items are there. Every item is a fundamental data type. I mean int or float only. Yes, int or float. Now whether the sort will be applicable? Applicable. And it is going to do the sorting. It is going to do the sort. Completed. Now, for example, L is equal to, one more example. L is equal to Shiva. Next one is Rama. Next string value is Krishna. Okay. Now, in the given list, all of them are strings only. Yes. Sort is applicable. Applicable. If everything is string also applicable, Everything is in the number format also available. Now I will take a combination of these two. L is equal to 1, 2, SRK, comma 4. Now in this, everything are fundamental data type only. Either int or float or string. But all of them are ints? No. All of them are int and float? No. All of them are strings? No. So it is simply going to throw the error. Okay. So when I'm applying the list.sort on this, I cannot apply at a time the sort function on the list plus int. I cannot say whether SRK word is more bigger word or 4 is bigger word. Either give all of them are strings. Either give all of them are numbers. Don't give in different way. Then it is going to throw the error. So here the condition to the sort is what? Either the list should consist of list items, all the list items. All list items should be int or float. Condition 1. In this case, it will work. Sort work. Or all list items should be strings only. In this case also, list.sort will work. Other than these two, it will throw the error. Only these two, it will work. Other than these two, in every example, it will throw the error. One item is different also, it will throw the error. For example, list is equal to 1, 2, list of 3, 4, 9. All the items are int or float. This is int, this is int, this is inta. No, this is list. This is int. Now, is this satisfying this condition? No. This is satisfying this condition? No. So it is going to throw the error when you apply the sort. If you don't apply the sort, not a problem. When you apply the sort, it will throw the error. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone? So that is nothing but list.sort function. And next, we are going to discuss from here in the tomorrow's class. Already it is 7:38. And we'll continue in the tomorrow's class from here. Right, guys? Done. If you're not having any questions, you can leave. Yeah, first occurrence. Ramesh, your question is clear? Yes, Ajay. After the pandas, ML will start. After the pandas. So after the pandas means literally after the Python. ఏంటమ్మా ఇప్పటికా పైథాన్ లోనా స్టార్టింగ్ డే 1 నుంచి అంటే ఫస్ట్ 1 వీక్ డెమో లాస్ట్ వీకే అంటే 5 క్లాసెస్ అయినట్టు అలా ఏం